Today is the 9th day of the second month in the 10th year of Channel Group, March 11, 2022. To begin our day, let's offer our respect and gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind. Chonjin Champumunim ke Kyongbe Baro. Let us recite the family pledge. Number 1, our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to seek our original homeland and build the kingdom of God on earth and in heaven, the original ideal of creation, by centering on true love. 2, our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to represent and become central to heaven and earth by attending the Heavenly Parent and true parents. We pledge to perfect the beautiful family way of filial sons and daughters in our family, patriots in our nation, saints in the world, and divine sons and daughters in heaven and on earth by centering on true love. 3, our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to perfect the 4 great realms of heart, the 3 great kingships, and the realm of the royal family by centering on true love. 4, our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to build the universal family encompassing heaven and earth, which is the Heavenly Parent's ideal of creation, and perfect the world of freedom, peace, unity, and happiness by centering on true love. 5, our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to strive every day to advance the unification of the spirit world and the physical world as subject and object partners by centering on true love. 6, our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to become a family that moves heavenly fortune by embodying the Heavenly Parent and true parents, and to perfect a family that conveys heaven's blessing to our community by centering on true love. 7, our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges through living for the sake of others to perfect the world based on the culture of heart, which is rooted in the original lineage by centering on true love. 8, our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges, having entered the era of Channel Group, to achieve the ideal of God and human beings united in love through absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience, and to perfect the realm of liberation and complete freedom in the kingdom of God on earth and in heaven by centering on true love.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, may I request our Kuya Jaime Bigorna for the opening prayer?
Please join me in prayer. Our beloved Heavenly Parents and victorious true parents of heaven and earth and humankind, we would like to thank you at this very moment, Heavenly Parents, for this new day, a new life that we once again receive, and to be able to come together as brothers and sisters, one family, with our national leader to have this morning devotion. Heavenly Parents, we pray that truly we could be able to open up our hearts as we begin this new day and connect ourselves, our hearts and mind, to the fulfillment of your will, Heavenly Parents, especially at this point of time of the providence, where our Heavenly Parents, our true mother, had been working very hard, longing for the realization of the the unified nation of our fatherland, Korea, particularly, so that this may be the turning point of human history where your kingdom, ideal kingdom, could be realized, Heavenly Parents. But then we see we witness all these tribulations that is in our world this time, the pandemic, and now the wars between Russia and Ukraine. We pray, Heavenly Parents, that even then, with all these conditions, with all the foundations established by all the saints and sages in the past, the blood, sweat, and tears of all those righteous people have come before us, and the foundation and sacrifices our true parents. We pray that it be fruit at this particular time, and that people of the world would come into realization that we are sons and daughters of our heavenly parents, and that we are all human family. Righteousness and goodness will reign in the hearts of men. We pray, heavenly parents, that we as individual families who have received our true parents and now trying to connect and establish all the foundations in our family to succeed also, particularly as a tribal Messiah. So we please guide each and every one of us, brothers and sisters, with the guidance of our leaders. We pray that we may all together succeed and be victorious as one. Heavenly Parents, thank you, and please be with us and share with us at this moment as we have this morning devotion all together with our brothers and sisters throughout the nation and even in other countries. Heavenly Parents, we thank you and we would like to offer everything in gratitude. I report this in our name, Jaime Milagros Bigornia, Central Blessed Family. Jude.
Thank you so much po, Kuya Jaime, for that sincere prayer. Now, brothers and sisters, let us all have our unison prayer. Sinidya. And now, let us offer our morning greetings to our Heavenly Parent and our victorious true parents. Everyone, we may now take our seat. For those who are standing, thank you so much. And once again, happy Friday, everyone. To our leaders, elders, and brothers and sisters, happy Friday po. We can also greet our brothers and sisters who are with you right now. Happy Friday. And now for our reading, may I request our brother Myong Degamo, our second in here in La Union, for the reading.
Mother of Peace, a memoir by Hak Jahanmun. Chapter 11, The Restoration of Canaan in Heaven and Earth. November 30, 2016, Mother Moon with U.S. Senator Armin Orrin Hatch at United States Capitol. Many people expressed to me their gratitude for having introduced a new path toward peace. Republican U.S. Senator and Senate President pro tempore Orrin Hatch, who assisted with that and attended the inauguration, is a longtime friend. After I delivered my keynote address, he took the podium and kindly mentioned his appreciation for our unchanging movement for peace. Senator Hatch, who served in the U.S. States Senate from 1977 until 2019, has always offered me strong support for our work. Senator Edward Markey, representing the Democratic Party, expressed his gratitude for our contribution toward environmental preservation and promised to support us. Next. With the conclusion of this final launch in Washington, D.C., my course to inaugurate IAPP worldwide came to a close. For a year and more, I had traveled the globe, going to 6 continents to convene these events. More than 20,000 people, including 2,500 incumbent parliamentarians from 190 nations, had attended, making this initiative a great success. Each IAPP regional inauguration marked a historic first for parliamentarians from so many nations to gather in one place. These men and women put aside differences of nationality, race and religious persuasion, and any sense of being from enemy nations. Spending several days in each other's company, they would always begin with the important question, what can we do now for the sake of peace? On the southern tip of the African continent lies the Cape of Good Hope. My husband and I chose that as the starting point of our proposed international peace highway. As a mother of peace, I need to give hope to the people of Africa and wipe away their tears. At the holy wedding of two parents in 1960, I pledge to God, I will accomplish your will in my lifetime, and I have not forgotten this pledge for a moment. I have constantly spread God's word from east to west and south to north with a heart of filial piety for heaven. In 2012, after my husband's ascension, I bade him farewell with the words, please put all earthly work behind you and peacefully enter the heavenly gates to comfort our heavenly parent. From that time, despite having to push myself beyond my limits, I took on an exhausting agents traveling the globe to fulfill the promise I had to made heaven and my husband. With my husband's ascension, it was left to me to accomplish God's desire and ideal, and I have embarked on a tearful journey for that cause. For the past 7 years, I have journeyed on, creating a heavenly tribe, a heavenly nation, and a heavenly world centered on God is not simple. In my resolve to restore 7 countries by 2020, I spent countless hours in prayer and devotion. My late husband lived by the mantra that sincere devotion moves heaven, and we felt the results. Many received inspiration from heaven, including Dr. Yun Yong Ho, then Secretary General of FFWPU International Headquarters on July 17, 2017. He received a revelation in which Father Moon gave him 3 golden keys. At that time, Dr. Yun was preparing for several events simultaneously, including Europe's Peace Starts With Me rally of hope in Vienna, Austria, in the Latin American Summit 2018 in Sao Paulo, Brazil. After hearing his report about the dream, I invited 3 golden keys, 3 religious leaders to attend the upcoming Peace Starts With Me festival in the United States. The 3 were Sheikh Mansour Diop of Senegal, Prophet Samuel Radib of South Africa, and Archbishop Johannes Nadanga of Zimbabwe. During the festival in New York, We forged strong relationships that laid the foundation for what was to come. In January 2018, as I have mentioned previously, I traveled to Senegal for the first Africa Summit. I held the summit in Senegal because God had prepared a righteous man there, Sheikh Mansour Diouf, a distinguished Muslim leader. Through his efforts, numerous fellow leaders, some with a million of followers, heartily welcomed me. Impressed by our ideals and initiatives, Sheikh Diouf invested himself in preparing for the summit, putting his reputation on the line. Sheikh Diouf encouraged His Excellency President Macky Sall to co-host the summit. "Through Mother is coming to bring blessings to Africa." He told President Sall, "This summit will be historic and your support is essential." President Macky Sall gladly welcomed me and provided the best venue in Senegal for the summit. The Century International Day Conference Abdou Diouf. In addition to his generous support, President Macky Sall also generously offered his presidential vehicle and members of his security team to protect me wherever I went. Nonetheless, one thing remained uncertain. Even as I landed in Senegal, I had not yet received confirmation of President Sall's participation in the summit. On the eve of the summit, President Sall kindly offered to have a private meeting. After receiving his warm welcome, I spoke about the history of God's providence, heaven's providence in Africa, my identity as only begotten daughter, and my wish to bless the nation and continent. After hearing me, President Sall said, "I'll attend tomorrow's summit." Following our meeting,
June. All right, thank you so much, Leon. And we're moving words from our July. Sincere devotion moves heaven. All right, now let's move on to our 10 points of gratitude. Just let us all welcome our sister Denisa Calder.
Points of gratitude. Good morning, leaders, brothers, and sisters. These are my 10 points of gratitude. Number 1, I am grateful for God, our true parents, for this wonderful day. Number 2, I am grateful for guidance, opportunities, and blessings that I have received all throughout my life. Number 4, I am grateful for my teachers who guided me in my years of study. Number 5, I am grateful for my students whom I practice on becoming a professional teacher someday. Number 6, I am grateful for my best friend whom I found comfort and joy. Number 7, I am grateful for Dim Sukar for allowing me to experience a lot of things. Number 8, I am grateful for IAYSP La Union chapter for unending service and fun. Number 9, I am grateful for this opportunity to experience in giving these 10 points of gratitude. Number 10, I am grateful for myself for not giving up and continuing to be a better person.
Sorry for that. All right, now we're very lucky to hear this talent here in La Union, from La Union rather, none other than from our sister Elisa Dacanay.
Younger, so much younger than today. I never knew I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind. I open up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being round. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? And now my life has changed, and oh, so many ways. My independence seems to vanish in the haze. But every now and then I feel so insecure, and I know that I just need you like I've never done before. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being around. Oh, help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. But now those days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind. I open up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being around. Oh, help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? Won't you please, please help me? Thank you po.
Thank you po once again to our Ate Elizabeth Canay for that outstanding performance. And now it is my honor to welcome this person that actually molded also my life of faith when I was still a student in IPLC. Okay. And I know that lots of my batchmates really grown a lot because of him as well. Now, let us all welcome our national leader, our very artistic and hardworking Dr. Reverend Leo Halog. Welcome to sir.
Thank you very much, our sister Pearlstein. I would like to express first my greetings and gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. Good morning, our beloved Heavenly Parent and True Parents. To all our beloved leaders, Chondo families, the Central families, and beloved brothers and sisters. Good morning po to everyone. Thank you very much again for joining our morning devotion. I lost my internet. Sorry. Am I still connected?
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Yeah, so thank you for that wonderful offering song and also the 10 points of gratitude that was shared today. This morning, I will going to continue my sharing in the book of True Mother. Sorry, I just need to plug my computer. Okay, so I'll be sharing continuously from True Mother. Today I'll be sharing this topic entitled Life as Owner of Channel Group. And so I thank you very much for your continuous prayers and support, especially as our regional president in our country. You know, every day is really busy. Today also there is a program of IAYSP in our headquarters, and for 3 days, and then they'll be going to Tanay. So our regional president also will be participating, giving a keynote address today this afternoon, and also on Sunday for the closing program of IAYSP. So anyway, every day he has a lot of schedule. So let's continue to give our support, especially our prayers for our continuous schedules and activities. So I will going to start in this topic. Let us begin together. True Mother said, in our daily life, we should not forget about our Heavenly Parent. I will give you the motto we should uphold until 2020. Let us become true owners of Channel Group who practice true love in resemblance to our Creator, the Heavenly Parent. In our daily life, we should not forget about our Heavenly Parent. During our earthly lives, we should find a way to rescue the earth, which was created by God, the Creator. Another mission we have is to witness to and educate people. Fallen people must go through restoration. So actually, this motto was given by True Mother even before 2020, and then we have, carried this motto until 2020, and then actually also from 2020 until 2027, this will be the motto. So meaning we have to really become the true owners of Channel Group who practice true love in resemblance to our Creator, the Heavenly Parent. So each one of us needs to really resemble true Heavenly Parent and also our true parents. So in our daily life, Mother said, we should not forget about our Heavenly Parent. So really more than learning true parents' teachings is how can we really practice in our everyday life. Kaya we have to remember, sabi ni True Mother, in our daily life, we should not forget about Heavenly Parent. Our goal, of course, we are doing a lot of mission. We are doing Heavenly Tribal Messiah. We are doing a lot of activities, witnessing to VIPs. We are doing fundraising activities, all these activities that we are doing. But what is really the ultimate purpose of these activities that we are doing? We have to always remember, how can we become the true owners of Channel Group? By practicing true love in resemblance to our Creator, the Heavenly Parent. We have to resemble true parents. So as we, do all these things, we are like polishing ourselves to become really the pure diamond, So we are eliminating our fallen natures every day and really become a person of true love. That's why, but behind all these things and activities that we are doing, we have to always remember what is really the purpose of all these things, right? How can we really become completely one with our Heavenly Parent? How can we resemble our Heavenly Parent? How can we resemble our true parents? How can we really become like them, champions of true love? Aju? So that's why even we are very busy of doing, many things. So sometimes really external things depends on our mission. But ultimately, whatever our missions are, right? Ultimately, how can we develop a heart of true love? How can we become masters of true love? And ultimately resemble our Heavenly Parent and resemble our true parents. Aju? So this is our ultimate purpose. That's why God created because of love, right? So this should be perfected. Of course, it's not easy. That's why we need a lot of effort. Aju? So Mother said, during our earthly lives, we should find a way to rescue the earth, which was created by God, the Creator. So true Mother is really the ones thinking, right? How can we really bring the earth in its pristine state when God created the earth, right? And then we have to witness and educate people. Fallen people must go through restoration. So each individual, they need to go through this certain course. Of course, we are not anymore in the restoration era, but every person, they need to go through this course. Every person, they need to lay foundation for them to be able to, receive true parents. So they need to go certain course. Aju, so this is really our responsibility. True Mother said, we must strive to achieve it with one heart and one will wherever we go. For the sake of the restoration of the nation and world, we should not forget this motto for a day, an hour, or even a minute between now and 2020. We must reflect on it repeatedly, borrow heaven's wisdom, mobilize all the methods and skills we can master, and resolve the problem. If we fail to resolve this problem, we also have no future. We are all part of the unification movement. We are one family. With this objective in mind, we must strive to achieve it with one heart and one will wherever we are. So since we are, given the opportunity more than anyone else in history, right? So Mother said we must strive to achieve it with one mind or with one heart and one will wherever we go. So, President Hori this time is talking about really the concept of being full-time or not full-time. Actually, he said, we need to redefine what is being full-time. What being full-time is not the ones always only in the church. Actually, he was saying we need to be all full-time, whether you are working, whether you are studying, meaning, our heart. Mother told us to all become chunbo, whether you're working or really in the church, staying in the church, you're studying, with this in mind, we can do at our, we, arrange our time. So it doesn't mean that being full-time is just always being in our church, right? Unlike before. So sabi niya, we need to redefine. Sabi niya, ang meaning ng pagiging full-time, everybody needs to become full-time. But it doesn't mean everybody needs to be in the church and stay in the church. So now sabi niya, we need to redefine. We are now in different time, in different era, right? Even like True Parents is educating us, being with Heavenly Parent 24 hours. It's not just kneeling down and praying, right? But every day, whatever we are doing in our life, thinking about God, thinking about Heavenly Parent. So being full-time is, really thinking about how to fulfill our responsibility. Especially now, very clear, we need all to become chonbo. So everybody should be challengers. Ngayon, even not blessed is still, in Singapore, there is one single member is still preparing to be blessed, already become chonbo. So everybody now, not only even this family, but everybody. So whether you are working, whether you are studying, your mind, your heart can become full-time, always thinking how to accomplish our responsibility, how to accomplish our mission, right? Always making God, thinking about Heavenly Parent. How can we bring comfort? How can we, that's why whether you are, whatever you are doing, what is the basic life of faith we need to practice? Yung basic, kailangan natin gawin yon. So meaning if we are doing all these things, thinking we are full-time, right? Heavenly Parent is full-time, right? So everybody needs to become full-time. This is what President Hori is telling us. Aju, so really we have to have this kind of thinking now, this kind of mindset. How can I fulfill whatever I am doing? Always in my heart, in my mind, how to accomplish and really bring victory in my mission. Doing the basic things, giving my tithes, giving my donation, attending Sunday service. These are the basic things. These are the basic things. So doing this, it doesn't mean you need to be always in the church. Sometimes may mga full-time, pero wala naman silang record ng tithings. They already long time in our church, already, ang tagal na nilang full-time, but they don't have record of tithing. So even though they are living in the church, actually they are really not like full-time. So doing the basic and really striving to accomplish our responsibility wherever we are assigned to, whatever we are doing, whether we are working or studying, this is becoming, really full-time. Our mind, our heart is really one with God, with true parents, 24 hours. Aju? So we have to continue to strive to achieve one heart and one will wherever we go. Mother said we must reflect on it repeatedly, borrow heaven's wisdom, mobilize all the methods and skills we can master and resolve the problem. Right? So that's why, given this motto until 2027, how can we resemble Heavenly Parent, resemble true parents, and really become the true owners of Channel Book? Aju? Mother said, we must not become people who keep changing. Let us become true devoted sons and daughters who can achieve higher results with every passing month and year, through which our Creator, the Heavenly Parent, can delight in and trust us. We must not become people who keep changing. I trust that you will act responsibly with a sense of ownership in all respects, where responsibility is required. So that's why True Parents is telling us we need to be unchanging people. Sometimes normal people, ordinary people, when they experience difficulty, they started to change, right? Kaya nga, sabi ni na True Parents, a filial son or daughter will not emerge in a comfortable situation. Ibig sabihin, saan natin nakikita? Saan lumalabas yung tunay na filial sons and daughters? This is when, or during the time of challenge and difficulty. Doon natin makikita who is really filial son or who is really filial daughter. That's why, we need challenge, we need some trainings in our life, even our young generations now. Right? Certain period, not anymore, like before, but certain period. So this training will help them to succeed more in their life, whatever professions they will going to choose in the future, through this training that they will going to experience, that they will go through for 1 year or 2 years. This will help them to succeed. It's not to just make them a man or woman just in the church. It's not that anymore. So we have to really have new understanding, right? We need to have new understanding. We need to have new concept. Aju? So in order for us to become unchanging people, certain course we need to go through. So President Hori was emphasizing also we need to really create certain systems that the formula course is included in our life. So it doesn't mean you become full-time, but certain course, certain period in our life we need to pass through and have some experiences so that we can improve and develop ourselves, right? And then later on, whatever we do in our life, especially when we start family, then we are ready, right? Not only people, sometimes they just prepare externally. They need to have, outside people, they need to have their house. Some people, they don't want to start their family without car or house, without, enough money. Not only these things, right? But internally, how can we be ready? How can we be prepared? Because, especially starting family, building good family, it's not easy. That's the reality. That's why as parents, we know. So we need to prepare well our children so that when they also going to start their own family, then, they can have good relationship as husband and wife, as they can really become good parents, right? They can raise up their children. So how can this happen? They need to go through certain course, Aju, so that they can develop their unchanging faith to Heavenly Parent, even certain period of time. Aju, so Mother said, I trust that you will act responsibly with a sense of ownership in all respects where responsibility is required. So, not because of the fall. This is the biggest discovery of true parents, human responsibility, even Adam and Eve, right? So it's not because of the fall that human beings needs to take responsibility. So our young brothers and sisters, our second, third generation, they have clear responsibility to do as they are growing, as they are developing, right? So that's why Mother is telling us today, I trust that you will act responsibly with a sense of ownership in all respects where responsibility is required in order for us to develop such character, become unchanging. Aju? So Mother is saying that we need to achieve higher results with every passing month and year through which our Creator, the Heavenly Parent, can delight in and trust us. So that's why Dr. Kittle was emphasizing, taking higher ground, right? He was sharing the message to us. So really, every month, every year, Mother is telling us we have to accomplish higher results. So especially during this time period, right? During this time period. So let us really become true, devoted sons and daughters who can really achieve the expectation of true parents, given all the grace and blessing that we are, now in our time. We can really accomplish beyond expectation. Aju? Mother said, please make a strong determination and advance with this heart. As the motto I gave you states, let us become true owners of Channel Book, who practice true love in resemblance to our Creator, the Heavenly Parent. This motto does not imply our becoming so later, but becoming so now. It means we must absolutely be victorious. We should not think of it as something we will do in the future, but a motto we should achieve now. Even though the first anniversary of Foundation Day is around the corner, please make a strong determination and advance with this heart. So really most important, every day, how can we renew our determination with this kind of heart? Mother is telling us. So this speech was given in 2014, but every day, that's why new day, new determination. How can we advance continuously, right? So having this kind of motto, how can we resemble true parents? How can we really become the owners of Channel Book who practice true love? So every day we pray, we do the pledge. So we have to renew every day our determination. How can I advance today? How can I really, practice more? How can I sacrifice more and become more closer and closer in resembling our Heavenly Parent, in resembling our true parents in our daily life? Aju? That's why Mother is saying this motto does not imply of becoming so later on, but becoming so now, Mother said. So how can we continuously, strive every day, becoming more closer and closer? So it means, Mother said, we must absolutely be victorious every day. How can I bring victory in my mission? How can I advance forward? Aju? So it's really very important to be reminded every day and really, elevate our determination and advance with this kind of heart to be victorious. As true parents have entrusted us, always, expecting from us. Aju? So every day, how can we renew this kind of heart and determination? Mother said, to become the true owners, you first need to meet true parents. So true parents have opened the age of Channel Book, an age where the second generation must carry out its responsibility to true parents. That is why I have chosen as this year's motto, let us become true owners of Channel Book, who practice true love in resemblance to our Creator, the Heavenly Parent. So to become the true owners, you first need to meet true parents. It is through true parents that you have been enabled to stand in the position of the owners. Thus, you have come to stand in the most precious and proud position in all of history. Now, you need to open the way for all 7 billion human beings on earth to stand in the same position as you. That is your responsibility. It is to create one world, one culture centered on the Heavenly Parent. You are in the position where you can save the 7 billion people of the world. Aju? So already we were given the opportunity, because to become true owners, Mother said, first we need to meet true parents. So all of us, who are here today are given that opportunity because already we met true parents. So that is the first thing. So other people who doesn't know true parents yet, they don't have yet the opportunity to become true owners. So first, we need to let them know, right? We need to tell the world, tell all people, tell the 7.8 billion people of the world now about true parents so that they will be given the opportunity to become the true owners. Aju? So that is the beginning. So Mother said, you need to open the way for all people on earth to stand in the same position as you. So this grace and blessing that was given to us, not only for us, but we will be the ones to open up the way for all people to stand in the same position as we are now. Aju? That's why this is our responsibility. So we cannot keep this blessing that we have received from true parents. We have to continue to share to all people. And then one by one, we bring them. We raise them, we educate them to stand in the same position as us. This is our responsibility. So that they will be given the opportunity to become the owners by first meeting true parents. Aju, this is our mission. Mother said, true parents have opened a new indemnity-free era. So true parents have opened a new indemnity-free era. And yet the whole of the world's population is still waiting for true parents. Can you imagine? Still, the people of the world are still waiting for true parents. Only when we fulfill our responsibility by restoring all 7 billion people can we move on to the era that is free of indemnity. To accomplish this, each and every one of you has the important responsibility of saving the countries, the world, all peoples. If you want your future descendants to live in a world free from indemnity, you must accomplish this. That's why no matter what, that's why True Mother really made the determination. You know, in her lifetime, she wanted to complete everything so that our young generations can really live in an indemnity-free era. So sabi ni True Mother dito, only when you fulfill your responsibility by restoring all the people, actually, can we move on to the era that is free of indemnity. So that our children, they don't need to pay anymore. So we have to carry everything and pay everything and complete everything in our time so that our children can live in the original, ideal, in the original state where Heavenly Parent really desired from the very beginning. Kaya sabi ni True Mother, if you want your future descendants to live in a world free from indemnity, you must accomplish this. So all of us needs to become victorious in our mission. Sabi ni True Mother, all those families needs to become treasures of heaven. No one should be left behind. Aju? So no matter what, let's advance forward. Kahit na gaano ka-challenging po ang situation natin ngayon. Really, true parents have given us everything. Aju? That's why continuously, there is really a way. So we don't need to wait for 2027 to come. So what will be our offering, next year will be 2023. Yesterday already, we can see many announcements. There is now new president in Korea. Wow, really great. And then I saw from the messages of our sisters, especially in Korea. Actually, this is the candidate that they supported. Sabi nila solid daw ang UC. Dito supported the president, new president now of South Korea. So really, really new era has come, right? And really new, higher, moving to the higher ground, our providence, the movement. So True Mother's wish to realize Heavenly Unified Korea must come this year. Aju? So now, really, I heard that this person who won already attended some of our events in our movement. So now, he became now the president. So really, he's playing a very important role. So we need to pray for this new president of South Korea. That he needs to, listen from True Mother. He needs to attend our True Mother and really unite with our beloved True Mother, Aju, and receive direction from True Mother, actually, so that Korea can truly stand in its original position as the homeland of God's homeland. Aju, really amazing time we are living in. So our prayers, really uniting in mind and in heart with true parents, very, very important. Even though we are just here in the Philippines, but also we continue to carry out our responsibility. Many doors are opening up. We don't know, right? Really, miracles will really take place, even though there is war going on in Ukraine and Russia. Really, Heavenly Parents is with us. We don't know, really, you know, through this, the evilness of this world will really decline and be eliminated. And then God's power is being seen, right? So the people will going to realize that God is the one, you know, guiding this world. Not anyone is more powerful than, you know. So people can realize that the owner of this world is Heavenly Parent, right? So people needs to bow down to our Creator and attend our Heavenly Parent, right? So really, great things are coming and happening. We just need to really do our best in accomplishing our responsibility. Mother said, only by sharing like this can we build kingdom of heaven on earth. You have received great blessings in the new age of channel group. Now you need to become proud filial children and loyal subjects who can unite with true parents and establish new traditions. You are truly happy people because you have true parents. I have always said that the more happiness you share with others, the bigger it grows. Only by sharing like this can we build the kingdom of heaven on earth. And after we have created the kingdom of heaven on earth, we will next go to the kingdom of heaven in heaven. You should not forget that you stand in the most important central position. That's why really, as we continue, you know, sharing really to people, you know, slowly we have to bring them, influence them, because first we are building kingdom of heaven on earth. You know, some people, they are just, you know, expecting when they go to the spiritual world, they live in the kingdom of heaven. It will not happen. If we cannot see kingdom of heaven on earth, there's no kingdom of heaven in the spiritual world. First, kingdom of heaven should be seen on earth. That's why we are working together with true parents, together with our true mother on earth, and with true father in the spiritual world to first build kingdom of heaven on earth. As the Bible said, whatever you bind on earth will be, you know, bound in heaven. So whatever first, like on earth, it will happen first on earth, and then in the spiritual world, right? So that's why we are all working, you know, to really build this kingdom of heaven on earth. So that's why Mother is saying you are truly happy people because you have true parents. So Mother said that the more happiness you share with others, the bigger it grows. So how happy people we are living with true parents, knowing the principle, right? So in order for us to become happier, we have to share this to people. What we know, the principle that we know that true parents have taught us. And then knowing true parents, we have to share this to people. Only by sharing this, then we can build the kingdom of heaven on earth. Aju, that's why, really continuously, we have to share to all people, our tribe, our relatives, right? Our Cain and Abel tribe. So Mother said you should not forget that you stand in the most important central position. Aju? So finally, Mother said, as blessed families in the Unification Church should put down strong and healthy roots. I told the leaders from now on, all blessed families in the Unification Church should put down strong and healthy roots with one heart and one will, centering on true parents. I then gave an olive tree as an example. People who have been to Israel may know that the land there is not fertile. It is said that it takes an olive tree 15 years to put down its roots in the barren desert. Not 1 or 3 years, but 15. How then can it survive in the meanwhile oppressed by the heat of the desert? There are many stories about olive trees in the Bible. When a cloud of grasshoppers pass through a place, all the trees there die. Olive trees, however, cause a chemical reaction that drives the grasshoppers away from their leaves. They also warn other trees nearby to be aware, so they can all survive. Such laws of nature are so profound and beautiful. There are trees that are over 2,000 years old. We should learn from them. So the question is how we, the blessed families centered on true parents, can put down our roots. So really that's why it was used in the Bible. there are certain characteristics the olive trees has. That's why they survive in the desert, unlike other trees, right? That they have certain, characteristics in them that, drive, these insects to destroy their leaves. And not only that, they even warn other trees nearby, wearing them so that they can all survive. So this is the characteristic of olive tree. That's why it is being used. Jesus is being compared to an olive tree, right? So there are trees, Mother said, that are over 2,000 years old. So we can learn from them. So especially now, tayo as blessed families, Mother is telling us, all leaders, that all blessed families in our movement need to also, put down strong and healthy roots. So ang tanong, sabi ni True Mother, the question is, how we as blessed families centered in true parents can put down our roots? How can we, have deep root so that, when challenges and difficulties come, we will not, can be swayed easily. Kasi sometimes, minsan pag may naririnig tayo, especially in the past, many situations, many issues, very easy sometimes to change our faith. Mabilis tayong magbago. Kaya sabi ni True Mother kanina, you shouldn't change. You need to become a person whom cannot just change easily. Ibig sabihin, we need to have our firm stand, based on our understanding of the principle, our relationship to Heavenly Parent and true parents. So how can we put and lay down deep roots? So how can we do that? That's why, when we establish our tribe, true parents have blessed us to become blessed, tribal messiahs. So this will help us establish, once we establish, our own tribe, not only thinking of your own self, not only thinking of our own families. Can you imagine you started to think of, 430 families? How can we, becoming Chonbo families, establishing deep roots that can never be swayed by any challenges and any difficulties in our life? Aju, so we were given the opportunity. So we really established deep roots, right? Through fulfilling our responsibility and truly become, the blessed families that truly shine. Sabi ni True Mother, tayo raw, kahit na wala tayong ginagawa, since we are blessed families, we receive the blessing from true parents. When we are put in a group of people, we are shining. Ganon daw tayo as blessed families. Sabi ni True Mother, that's already given as blessed families. So when we are mixed to a group of people, we are shining. And then the more we shine when we move, sabi ni True Mother. That's why the only thing for us now is to move forward. The more you move, carry out your responsibility, the more we will shine. And then once we are shining, naturally we attract people, right? The more, naturally we attract people. And then naturally we magnetize them. So once we are carrying out continuously, doing our best, struggling to fulfill our responsibility, then the more we shine, the more we, share the light from true parents and give hope, give light to people. Aju? And then the more we increase our value. And then the more we, strengthen and, deepen our roots, become more stronger, creating that unshakable foundation that whatever challenges and difficulties, we will not be swayed. Aju? So this is what True Mother is telling us, like the olive tree, the barren desert, right? So we need to become such blessed families. Aju, so really we are really grateful to our Heavenly Parent, our true parents, continuously encouraging us, reminding us our value, our position, and the mission that we need to accomplish. Aju, and truly become really the light of this world. Aju, we magnet all people and bring them to Heavenly Parent, bring them to parents. So with this guidance today of success, let's take new determination and truly continue to carry out our responsibility and truly become victorious sons and daughters of Heavenly Parent and true parents. So once again, let's really offer our gratitude to our Heavenly Parents and true parents. Thank you very much, beloved brothers and sisters. May Heavenly Parents have and blessings be always upon you and your families. Let's have a great day today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. So that was really moving. It reminds us that we do really have to strengthen and deep in our roots. So with all our experiences every day, I know that we are growing. So we are very thankful for that. Moving messages, Sir Leon, hello, hello. And now let us all have our reflection time. Let's have first Sir Bill the Kanay from La Union.
Okay. So, first of all, I would like to greet our Heavenly Parent, and for our true parents, a good morning. And also for our national leader, Sir LA, and to our precious brothers and sisters who have been with us for our morning devotion. So, for today's morning devotion, I would like to reflect for the message that was given to us, and I would like to start this with the title of the message today: Life as Honor of Optional Group. So I am very thankful and grateful for this day as I learned and heard the message for today. As it's very important to us, really, we have to do strong determination for us to have successful mission in life. So I reflect this upon my campus mission. When I was in campus mission, really many struggles and decisions I made is really must I would like to center this upon the principle, and by three parents' teachings and experiences uh, I experienced from the front line. Really, many uh, revelations and experiences I I experienced from the front line. So napaka napakalaking tulong po sa akin as a individual on how I could really develop my character, and I can develop my faith to God and for our heavenly parent, for our true parents. Uh, and living for the sake of others is really one of my content. Napaka-importanting bagay din kasi if you do a lot of jongsong, do a lot of conditions, so many revelations will is makon mo po ang mga revelations po is talagang dadating po sa'yo. So really for now we I am in our home, so we're really struggling for this pandemic, but we are really trying our best to communicate for our church, and especially for now that our president Masay Chihori is now in our country, Philippines. We are also preparing for his visit in our region here in Ilocos region. So we are very grateful for today's message na nagsisilbing guiding principle po sa amin every day, and we are very thankful for our leaders, for our national leader, for na hindi po sila nagsasawang magbigay ng mensahe sa atin as precious brothers and sisters. And yun po, let us truly become the owners of Channel Group who practice true love in resemblance to our Creator, the Heavenly Parent. So by this motto, I determine again for myself na kahit na I have many busy schedules in my studies. So although po na napaka-hectic ng schedule natin, so we must not forget our determination, our purpose in life na yun po mag-witness po ng people and educate them. So dito po na-reflect ko po sa akin din na in order for me to educate other people, so I must first have this determination in myself na na ma-educate ko po and ma-control ko po yung aking self-desire. So that when I educate people, so andun po yung andun po yung sincere heart ko po na tulungan po sila para ma-restore po sila. Kagaya po nung for our campus mission during our CARP. So really many people asking to us na napaka-tips ninyo. So makikita ko pa lang doon na talagang many people is waiting for us, waiting for us for them to educate na parang sa kanila may kulang sa kanilang buhay kung ano ba talaga yung purpose nila. So in this point, in this moment, I am very very thankful na somehow I could share the principle to them, especially for my classmates, for our schoolmates. So and then doon ka talaga mag-grow kasi magkakaroon ka ng spiritual children, magkakaroon ka ng mga friends, and then in the future magiging mo sila. Parang sila yung magsisilbing mo din, inspiration mo. So we are truly reminded once again by this determination on how we could really educate and witness other people. So sa sa church natin, napaka-importanting mag-lay ng foundation kasi na-experience ko din na mag-center life during that time when I was a leader in WCARP in our campus in Dimsu. I have this center life, and during my center life, so talagang doon mo ma-develop yung character mo. Kasi we have all fallen natures. So sa center po natin makikita lahat ng fallen natures, and then doon po talaga mag-grow yung character natin. As days goes by, we are makikita po natin doon yung mga fallen natures, and then from this experience I truly develop my character. So napaka-importante talaga na we are doing frontline mission kasi dito natin matitest our faith and makaka-experience ng mga bagay kung saan yung ego natin, yung pride natin is talagang parang magiging humble lang tayo. So no matter how difficult this kind of experience, so we must have the faith and on how we could really substantiate it and bring good result to our Heavenly Parent and true parents. So with this message from our national leader, Sir LA, I am very much thankful and grateful for reminding me once again for this beautiful message from our Heavenly Parent and true parents. So by that, thank you so much, brothers and sisters.
Thank you, Brother Will, for that moving reflection. It also reminds us that we should really help those people who are prepared people waiting for us. And we shouldn't be that selfish to just have this blessing from our true parents with us. We should really do our best to share it with them. So now let's have one more reflection from our Ate Vilma Castro.
Hello, my brothers and sisters. Good morning, Heavenly Parent and True Parents. Good morning, Reverend Hori. We've been longing to meet you. And finally, we're very excited because finally, this March 21, we can meet you in our regional church. The whole Ilocos family is waiting for you, and the excitement is really felt by our brothers and sisters here. Good morning, Reverend Halog, dear leaders, Chunbo families, blessed families. Good morning, brothers and sisters all throughout the world. I would like to express my gratitude for this opportunity that I can share my heart through this reflection. I hope I can make a very short reflection this time, short but concise. Please bear with me, and later a bit of testimony of our journey, our family's journey of fulfilling our mission. So I remember my reading last night because we usually have our family hunduke at night time, because during the night, this is the only common time that we have, so we can gather as a family. So I would like to share to you the words of our true mother. She says that what you sacrifice is important, but why you make that sacrifice is even more important. So I remember we have been reminded every day that our ultimate mission is to really establish Ton Ilgok, while our true parents, while our true mother are still living with us on earth, right? So when we say Chon Ilgok, we are building kingdom of heaven here on earth and in heaven. So yes, brothers and sisters, in order to reach our goal, in order to be to fulfill our responsibility, we need to sacrifice our time, our money. We need to sacrifice our effort, these are very important sacrifices. But why the question why we do these sacrifices is more important than this sacrificing time, money, and effort. Why? Because we want to make our heavenly parents and true parents happy. We want to give them joy. We want to liberate them from their painful heart, from their sorrows and pains that humanity has given them. And this purpose to make them happy is even more important. Why we make these sacrifices. So brothers and sisters, our national leader has been giving us very, very delicious spiritual food every day. So today's message was, we were reminded again that we need to be guided with our motto, that is to we need to become true owners of Chon Ilgok who practice true love. in resemblance to our Creator, our Heavenly Parent. So how to do it? Sabi nga kanina, first we need to meet our true parents. And as first generation who was able to meet our true parents first, we need to continue to share to the 7.8 billion people that true parents are here. That true parents are the only hope that we need in order to restore the world. So that through fulfilling our responsibilities, our descendants will live in a world where there's no more indemnity, a world free from indemnity. True Mother said, please make a strong determination and advance with this heart. So this words struck me. I want to share one of my turning point of when we determine ourselves to accomplish and become Chonbo Victor also. At the beginning of the year of 2021, I really put my heart in writing my determination. I told to Heavenly Parent, in this year of 2021, we will become Chonbo Victors. So I still don't know how to do it, but I cling on to True Mother's word that if you truly completely unite with our beloved True Mother, everything will be put into places. So my belief to True Mother and my strong determination that we will become victors, the year of 2021 leads us to looking for ways how we accomplish our Chonbo journey. So step by step, True Mother is teaching us through our leaders. We have been receiving a lot of guidances from our leaders, our elders, the first batch of Chonbo giving their testimonies. This helps us a lot. That's why last October 2021, we were able to, thank you so much for all of those guidance. Thank you so much for our true parents' guidances. So, and also our mission, I remember President Hori said, one of his guidances, he said that the purest becomes the offering. So, brothers and sisters, if we face difficulty, if we face trials and challenges right now, we have to be grateful because tomorrow God promised us for a brighter and greater things in the future. I believe in my heart that there is greater blessing coming this 2022 because again, we experienced difficulty at the beginning of the year 2022. Last January, my husband was tested positive in COVID. And few days after that, me and my two sons also were tested positive. It is only our daughter who is negative. She is 11 years old. And with this, we felt that this is an opportunity for us to lay indemnity. This situation will open our minds we see things in a different way. We are more grateful for the little things that we have, because I told to my children when we were in that situation, we should not only pray for our healing, but we have to pray more for our brothers and sisters who are in the same situation. We have to pray more for those people who are sick. There are so many people who are disturbed, who are displaced. And this made me realize that God's heart is really crying to see his children suffer. And truly, we felt God's love through these circumstances, because God is sending our leaders, our brothers and sisters, sending their love and prayers. We are so lucky, because we have a very supportive family. We have a very generous friends surrounding us, helping us, and this is how we survive. That's why the more I strongly believe that there is really a big event that will happen this year of 2022. So let's not forget, brothers and sisters, our goal and our mission is to build Kingdom of Heaven, to build Chon Ilguk, because all of us really, what if all of us, blessed families, could establish 430 couples? So we will be building Kingdom of Heaven here on earth. And if all of us blessed families and these 430 members of our tribe could liberate and bless our 430 ancestors, then we will be building Kingdom of Heaven in heaven. That's why to become Chon Ilguk, to establish Chon Ilguk is to become Chonbo victors. That's the formula, brothers and sisters. So the true parents' dream, heavenly parent dream should be our dream, and we have to work together. We have to work stronger. We have to work harder for the realization of this dream. So thank you very much for your attention. Have a great day, brothers and sisters.
Thank you po, Ate Vilma Castro. Yes, that's true. We can all do it together, and let us really share this love to other people by letting them know our true parents and our loving heavenly parent. We should really let them receive this love as well. So we are very thankful for all the messages, the love that we received from our national leader for today. Once again, happy Friday to our dear brothers and sisters, elders, and our leaders. Oh, before that, let's have our closing prayer to be led by please join me in my prayer. Good morning. Once again, our dearest early parents and the parents of living Father, another beautiful day have placed upon us. Please clear our minds and hearts that we have received today. Be our guide and protection we need in order to overcome ourselves. I pray for your wisdom and compassion be implanted in the hearts and minds of all the leaders who are in the midst of war, especially now in Ukraine and Russia, that those leaders may hear the cries of the people and for them to realize the impact their decisions will make. I also pray, Heavenly Parents, for the safe travel of our regional president, Reverend Hori, together with our leaders, elders, brothers and sisters, who will accompany him in his visitation here in the Philippines. Thank you for being with us always, Heavenly Parents, true parents. Please bless, guide, and protect each and every one of us, especially those brothers and sisters who are in the front line nations. I humbly offer this prayer on behalf of my brothers and sisters, and in my name, Father Luis, Sister Ivano, Daughter Francis Monica Capano, as the center of family. Thank you for that, Sister Daisy. So once again, happy Friday, everyone.
Good morning to all our leaders, brothers, and sisters. Here are the news and announcements. We cordially invite all blessed families and members to the Anshiel Family Service, which will be held at 9 a.m. tomorrow, March 12, 2022. Our Regional President, Masaichi Hari, is the speaker. The Anshiel Family Service is an internal fellowship for all our blessed families and members that will be held every 8th day of the week. Please wear proper attire when attending the service. Next, this coming Sunday, March 13, 2022, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., we will have another schedule of the National Sunday School for 3 years old to junior high school students. For more details, please contact Mrs. Kayo Halog at 0967-246-9149. Next, the National Education Department will have another 7-day Divine Principle virtual seminar from March 16 to 22 with 210 registration fee, and 12-day Divine Principle virtual seminar from March 16 to 27 with 400 registration fee. For registration, you can scan the QR code shown on your screen or contact Ms. Marvic Advincula or Mr. Herwin Kalinawan for more information. Next, we would like to inform you the next schedule of Chonbo Leader School class with Professor Gil, Session 6, which will take place this coming March 26, 2022 at 8 p.m. Manila time. For queries, please contact Ms. Crystal Parazon. Next, the registration for the next Yojong Chonbo Asia Pacific online event is now ongoing until March 23, 2022 from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. For the Ancestors Liberation and Blessing, the registration fee is $15 and the eligible members to apply are the following. They have to be at least 18 years old, blessed family, meaning have received the blessing, or as a jcbfields@gmail.com, or message at our official Facebook page, HJ Chonbo Fields. That would be all. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for attending our morning service.
Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning po. Good morning. Kamusta kayo sa Pilipinas?
Thank you soon. Morning, everyone.
Ingat po kayo dyan.
Morning everyone. So much hope in today's morning devotion.
Bye-bye po. Good morning.
Morning.
Bye.
Bye.